Okay, so let me ask you this. Say that AI expands and now everyone just has a robot in their house.
Ooh.
What happens if this AI robot goes rogue? Are you fighting it or are you fleeing? What's your move if you can tell that the robot is like, gonna kill you?
Oh, I have to kill you.
What do you do? What do you do?
Fuck. Yeah, we are so cooked.
Because it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's already fucked if there's like an animal in your house and that animal's only instinct is to eat you.
Yeah, right.
It's
like, how do we get to this point where we
Yeah.
let this animal inside of our house?
And so like to have like a humanoid style robot and it
Yeah.
has processing power
Yeah.
and processing capability and maybe even like an ability to affect other electrical appliances.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Oh, shit, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
It could
like-
hack in the microwave and just put tinfoil in it, just create a bomb.
It opens it, yeah, and turns it on, or maybe it can like, cause some of you have LG fucking toasters and shit, dude.
Yeah,
that can connect to that,
the fridge has Bluetooth in it.
dude.
Like,
hell
for
no.
what? Why
Yeah.
do you need that?
No, it could just connect to it and then just start like killing you. And I personally,
So are you fighting it or are you running away?
I feel like I'm cooked. I'm dead. Yeah, like I feel like I'm dead before the fights even started.
But you
yeah.
got the moves. I feel like you could like what the.
Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. I feel like we can resist and get out of the house, maybe.
Yeah.
But if Terminator's coming after us,
So you're gonna let it have the house? You're not gonna fight it? Dang.
Have you seen that movie from the 2000s? And it's based on this old book
Yeah.
where the kids had a room that could make anything that they could imagine. It was like how you mentioned, like the house has AI built into it.
Okay.
And
Well, there was that scene from Spy Kids where they put the burger card in the microwave. And
yes, dude.
like
But I
that?
want that. I
Yeah,
fucking want
do.
that.
I think about that every day.
I think about that every day because there's a similar thing in Back to the Future where they put a SD card, like a little floppy disk,
Uh-huh.
and it has a picture of a pizza on it. They put it in the microwave, and then like not even half a second later, it goes ding, fucking pulls out a goddamn
Man.
whole $5. You know what I mean? Like extra asbestos. I thought to
Maybe
myself,
one day we'll have that. You think?
we need that.
3D printing food. It's just Cloud of the Chance of Meatballs then.
No, literally. Like, and at that point,
spaghetti.
we are computing spaghetti. Yeah, like
Spaghetti.
extra sauce, please. Yeah, I'm so down.
Hold the parsley.
It's crazy. Nah, I want more basil on that. I need basil.
me.
I want basil leaves. Yeah, basil me, brother.
Basil me. Basil me. Okay, so the robot comes to your house. It takes over. I feel like you would rally an army though. You have such a good like, come on guys energy of like, we can do this.
We could do this.
That I would follow you into battle.
You'd follow
against
me?
the AI robots. Yeah.
There's a
lead the
way.
charge.
I think there's a plan, and I think there's a 3-step plan. Number one,
3 steps.
we have to minimize the amount of power that it can get. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have to minimize the amount of electrical power that it can get.
Yeah.
Number two, we should put on some kind of camouflage.
Okay. What is
okay.
that? Camouflage? What kind of camouflage? Like they can't see us?
Yeah, there exists
Mm.
a digital camouflage.
Oh, really?
There is.
I was thinking like we get inside Amazon boxes and just like shuffle around as Amazon
Okay,
boxes.
that's even better. That's now even
and
more
we draw on the boxes robots shit. So then it just
Robot.
looks like we're
It's robot
robots?
parts. Oh my
yeah, it's like
God,
The Walking
wait.
Dead when they like cover themselves in organs.
I haven't even
instead-
thought of that.
But instead we just cover ourselves with like little metal parts and bits, and they're like, oh, that's just Jerry.
That's just Jerry.
He used to be a microwave,
He's,
and now he evolved.
and now he evolved, man. But that actually is a great segue. Then the third step, in
Yeah,
my
what's the
opinion,
third
is
step?
we have to be open to whatever survival strategy is next. And
True.
what you just mentioned, if it is like put on gears, put on,
We
know,
have
like
to adapt.
adapt.
We
brother.
have to adapt.
Jesse, it's time to adapt.
You have the photos of Jesse and Walter outside your bathroom.
Yeah,
and I
did-
used the bathroom right before this. I was like, who am I gonna be before this interview?
Every
Jesse
man.
or Walter? I don't know. I just watched the clip the other day of Brian Cranston talking about his daughter being in the show. Did you see any of that?
His daughter was in the show.
Yeah.
I did not know his daughter was
The
in the
one part where his daughter's in the show is the school assembly where the plane had crashed and like they're doing the whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Is it the part where she's looking up? Like she just
No,
looks
they're
up or
doing like a
something?
school assembly, and she basically they open up to the audience and they're like, any kid want to talk? And she's just like, I can't sleep at night. I feel bad.
Aw.
Like what? I don't remember the exact quote, but then Bryan
Holy
Cranston's just like, Jesus Christ.
Optimus.
I'm like that would probably actually hit pretty hard for him to be like, my
Yeah.
kid is doing the lines of like, I'm severely affected by the thing that I did. That would be kind of surreal. Then be like, oh, my daughter's in the audience doing that.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That hits really hard.
Yeah, isn't that nuts? But then he was talking about that when he had her audition, he told the producers like, only pick her if she's good. Like, don't pick her because she's my daughter.
Yeah.
Which is cool because I guess he directed the episode too.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Do you imagine having your kid in the show that you're directing and then they're really bad?
Like,
you're like, dude,
lock
I need
the
you to step
fucking
up
right now.
You cannot carry that last name.
That's
I'm
pretty
Bryan
real.
Cranston. I've won. Well, he won some award for Breaking Bad.
I
Yeah?
don't know 100%. I'm
I
not
know-
gonna lie to you. Maybe I need to work on my data bank of knowledge there for what he might have.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't know if that matters as much, but it would be so embarrassing though if you're someone like Bryan Cranston and your daughter just sucks at acting.
Yeah, and I mean,
You're like,
it's like
I
that
need
was
you
the
to step up.
performance of a lifetime
Yeah,
for
yeah,
him,
yeah.
and then for her to like treat
Just
it as like a
mess
step.
up,
Yeah, that would be really
You're
crazy.
like, I need you to memorize your lines at least.
You gotta
please,
lock in for
please.
that. No, that's pretty real.
Please. Well, speaking of film, that's
Yeah.
how we met.
That is how we
Welcome,
met, yeah,
Emilio,
yeah.
to
Oh.
Met by Coincidence.
Thank you.
We met. I was trying to figure out. It was about 2 years ago, right? Ish.
Yes, yeah,
We were doing a film. It was a zombie film.
that's right. It was Dead Memories.
Yes.
Dead Memories.
Yes.
Yeah, by Nick Zanito.
Yes, and you were the lead, and it was basically like it was a zombie
Yeah.
apocalypse, and you were going through a house.
I was like a supporting guy. I was the runners like
Yeah, I mean, you were the lead to me. I was
You
like,
think
that's
so?
the guy. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
I forgot
You
what
had
his
the
name
bat,
was.
right?
Yeah, I had the bat.
Yeah.
But I think his name was Christian, and Christian was the main lead, and he was
Oh.
really cool. He
And
was like
Was he found his son or he found a kid in the house?
exactly.
Was it his son? I don't
Yeah.
remember. Oof.
The tragedy of the story is that he's going to basically say goodbye to his last attempt at like curing his son.
Oh,
Really, so he's
damn.
like, dang, like I gotta take care of this.
Yeah.
But my character's purpose was just to like create added tension and just spot other zombies like yourself.
Because you come around the corner
Oh.
with your bat, and then you see me munch.
There's a
some
lot
guy,
of them. Yeah.
And I was like,
yeah.
You're like,
Oh.
whoa, shit.
Which, by the way, like we have another one of those zombies here in the house too. Like
What?
Geraldi was also one of those.
Oh, that's
zombies.
right.
Yeah,
yes. I was like, you got a live zombie.
yeah.
In
We got
this
a live zombie in this bit.
Oh,
No,
shit.
just,
We
we
could
do
look
not have a
out.
live zombie. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what we meant. It was, and then we did we've only done 2. Is it just 2?
Because then we did Losers to Legends. Yeah.
Yeah, which was really fun.
That's it so far.
Yeah, but if
There's got to be more
I feel
stuff.
like- yeah, because I think I was gonna do another project, but then something came up, so then my buddy got to come in and fill in my role, and it was like the private eye thing.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
I know
yeah,
what
yeah,
you mean.
yeah,
It was.
yeah.
It was All In.
Yeah,
And you're right.
yes.
He was like a private detective. Or no, he was a
undercover.
Undercover.
Yeah, he was like an undercover prostitute. I remember
Which
reading
is
the role. I was like,
crazy.
dude, this would be so much fun. And then I wound up like getting an opportunity to do something cool, and I was like, oh fuck, I'm sorry.
That's
Zach.
sick.
But-
no.
But yeah, and then my buddy Nikki, who's hilarious.
Nikki Clary. Yeah,
he
he's
came in and
great.
He did it. Yeah, and he sent me a photo of him like in full prostitute, like,
drag, yeah.
eyeliner blooming, and he's like, "What have you done to me?" And
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah."
What did you sign me up for, yeah?
What have you done?
Well,
But-
I got you the part, and now you're playing it.
now you're
so
doing it, boy.
That's pretty real.
But
Yeah.
that was cool. But the Dead Memories was cool too because I got to be in full zombie gore
Yeah.
makeup.
I think what I admire a lot about Nick Zanito, he's a great filmmaker. If you're watching this, Nick, much love. But
What's up?
I wanted to say that they do the most to like make it look super duper legit. Like
Mhm.
he gets the right camera team, he gets the right lighting team, and then he pays the right producers in terms of like art producers and art makeup producers who can do all that stuff, and it elevates the quality so much because you'll see Dead Memories, you'll see All In, you'll see these projects, and you'll be like, how is it that 20-year-olds made this? Like that
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But they do it because they have the right stylization and work ethic. So
Yeah.
shout out to them.
Shout out.
Shout out
too. All right, let's get into some freaking questions.
I love
dude.
it. I'm focused and locked in.
When does time feel fast for you?
When does time feel fast for me?
When do you get in that flow state?
I feel like time feels fast when we're on set, for one thing, and when I'm training. I love training, the fighting skills. There's a lot of punching and kicking involved.
Yeah.
And I believe that you should learn how to fight for real before, maybe not even necessarily before, but while you're going into stage combat, because it's going to help you manage pain, which is going to happen no matter what. It's going to help you manage the specificities, a lot of intricacies in fighting and making it sell better on camera. And it also gives you that experience to act it out better on camera, because you may have met people who they do their best to fight on camera, and not all those accentuations are hit quite as accurate as they could be. So it's like, it's really good to supplement it with the real accentuation, because then when you do get into the like on camera fights, you're able to sell that a lot more authentically. So I have a lot of fun on set, and I have a lot of fun training, and it's so much fun that it makes it feel very fast. It makes it feel super quick.
Yeah.
Here's one more thing real quick for you guys. This is my car, my orange car, Strawberry.
Yo.
Oh, he took
Kitty
a
cat.
Yeah,
Took a seat.
you took a seat
You
real
can
quick.
kind of see him on camera.
He might guest
peeking
star
in.
on this podcast.
Please, we'll give him a mic to talk.
He's a paid actor. Yeah.
Meow. Meow. But that's cool though, because I think that's really smart, because I think if you just learn stage combat, all you know is sort of the I don't know, it's sort of like never quite fully going there. You kind of know the before,
Yeah.
or at least where you stop, which is good for not hitting someone. But like do it like I did when I was in 7th grade. I just did a little bit of karate, and that was really fun.
Yeah, it was cool.
And I miss it because it's such a good skill, and like it still comes up once in a while. Like somebody will come around the corner and spook me. I'm immediately like
back into the form.
first,
Yeah, you're like,
and I
oh
was
my god, yeah, like
it's in me. It's still there.
yeah, the spider senses tingle.
Yeah, but then it's cool because I got to do stage combat class for a little bit, and I could feel it coming back. But then it was like a new form where it was like, I think I appreciated and understood it a little better because I got to do the full fight.
Yeah,
which is really cool.
No, that's pretty real. It's similar if you're like a production designer, like if you come from an interior decoration, event planning, or even a building, like a construction background. Those three things, those backgrounds, they can supplement your production design abilities by tenfold, because now you know how to not just do the set dressing, but you even know how to like fundamentally sell the image. Like they have this key item, or they have this key structure, or the structure itself can do this key element. And then now you're basically like doing the thing. You're just doing it for the camera.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
it's pretty lit.
That's cool.
I love what film does.
Yeah. It's always been like one of my favorite things is just to watch people on set kind of do exactly what they feel like they are meant to do.
Exactly.
And it's so cool to see them be like, yeah, I'm never gonna get on camera, but I could set this like couch up to look like it's been lived in for years, and we just got it off of Temu or whatever. And you're like, what?
That's so real. Yeah.
But is this? Would you say that acting is something that you've always wanted to do, and that's kind of who you want to become? Is just a full-time actor?
Full time. Like if I could, I always say this to people. Like if I could, I would do like everyone's short film, every student's short film, everything. I would do it all, and I would just like be paid by, I don't know, God or something. Like just like I would get paid
Send
to
me
do
down
it.
a little money, please.
Exactly. Just so I would just have it all for free, or it would just be fine, basically.
Yeah.
But the truth is that my passion, my love, like my heart, it belongs to acting. Like if anything, like I fundamentally see acting as being the artist and the art. You are the creator and the creation. You are the mediator and the medium. And I've treated a lot of my life that way. Like when I first started getting into bodybuilding, that was one thing I had to tell myself was like, okay, I don't have to contend with what I see in the image in the mirror right now. What I have to contend with is what I can do to get to the result that I want, or at least be as close to the result I want. And you'll probably, run into that. You have run into that on set, like where you're trying to portray one moment in time, and directors going, look, I like what you're doing, but this is the tone we're looking for. This
Mhm.
is the result we're looking for. And there's different ways that you can arrive to that end result of
Mhm.
like getting that hard moment or that soft moment or the
Mhm.
gentle moment on
Mhm.
camera. And
Mhm.
once it's captured, it's lightning in a bottle. It's
Yeah.
there forever.
Yep.
So that's another thing that I love about it. Like
Yeah.
once you get it,
It's there.
it's there forever.
Yeah.
The painting has been painted. You've done it.
Is
So
there a process for you to kind of find that lightning in a bottle, would you say, or is that something you're still developing?
I'm definitely well on my way of developing it, but I've come to find that I am a FAFO, like fuck around and find out type person.
I've
Yeah,
never heard
I am
FAFO.
FAFO. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my
Fuck around,
method.
find out.
There,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
plenty of methods to like find your,
Sure.
how you're gonna feel the moment out.
Yeah.
Especially like on a script, there's so many things that can be planned or wanted,
Mhm.
but then when the day comes, there's a lot of times even where like the director themselves has gone like, fuck what I've been saying, like that instinct you had, follow that because I
Yeah.
like that better.
Yeah.
And so I've been doing this thing where I've been building sort of the moment. I've been building it piece by piece, not having it complete yet until we get to the day of shooting. And then even then, when it's complete, because we're now fully shooting and I'm now going 100%,
Mhm.
and the other person is too, there's even that moment of being open to like following the alternative route or being open to following different angles and different advices and finding those different takes because like we are going to want nuance in
Mhm.
the editing room.
Yeah.
And so, but mainly it's instincts for me
Mhm.
and just being open to like messing around, just
Yeah.
being open to like not even marrying what I did. Like
Exploring. Yeah, you do all the work just to be able to let it go. I think that's what people say. Yeah.
exactly.
Just sort of like be confident enough that you can make choices, but then
Hmm.
when you get to it and they're like, I need you to do it completely different, you're like, yeah,
That's
I can let
okay.
go. I'm
That's
gonna let
absolutely
go
true.
of all that. I was gonna be a British guy and you want me to be Russian. Okay.
Okay, then I'll do it that way. Yeah.
Yeah, which was fun. I did get to do a project recently, and it was a cool project, and I just had one line in it, and I got
Oh
to talk to
shit.
the director, and I was like, "Hey, man, I just have one line, so this character can kind of be whatever you want." And I
Yeah.
jokingly was like, "If you want me to do British, like I would do a British version of the
And he's
line,"
just like,
and he was like, "Dude, that'd be hilarious.
that'd be
Let's try
awesome.
it." And I was like, "No way." Or he's like, "I'll give you a look, and when you get that look, hit the British." And I was like, "Yes."
Oh, okay. Hit the
Hit the
British.
British.
Hit the Brit, yo, that's
And then
crazy.
it was really fun because I love directors that are like playing with
Yeah.
what's going on versus being like, this is this way, this is this way, this is concrete, which I
Hmm.
understand when they are like that.
Yeah.
But it's so much more fun, I think, to be able to play versus just act.
That's so
But
true.
yeah.
Plus, like, they called Alex. You know what I mean? They
Mm,
called Alex Matthews. It's like it'd be different if they called, the most stringent actor of all
yeah.
time, and
Yeah.
you would
Yeah.
know because they would be talking about it, and
Yeah.
they'd be
Yeah.
asking like, "What's his acting style like?" Oh, he's very stringent. He
Yeah. Yeah.
wants the rules. He wants the blocking. He wants everything figured out, planned out, so
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
all he
Yeah.
has to do is memorize. But there's actors sort of like who want to follow a little bit more of a loose structure.
Mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, like there's always gonna be blocking, there's always gonna be lines, but at the end of the day, like they're much more open and even want that adaptability,
Mm-hmm.
that variety, that nuance, so that in between takes when there's like the different chances and flavors, you get those different chances and flavors. But
Mm-hmm.
you're so right, like they're calling you for a reason. Like
Mm-hmm.
go have fun, go
Let me
kill it,
goof
honestly.
around, please. And
Yeah,
luckily, like we both look young, so we're gonna be playing like high schoolers for a
for
while.
a little minute.
And
Yeah, like, oh
luckily,
thank
a
god. Yeah.
lot of high schoolers are typically like goofy, crazy, or whatever. So
Thank god.
I've gotten to be just some insane high school
Some
kids
insane
that
high
say some
school.
crazy shit.
Yeah, me
And yeah,
too.
when they're like, "You can improv, whatever," I'm like, "I'm gonna say some
I'm gonna
crazy.
say some
I'm gonna
fucked
have
up
some
shit.
choices today." But yeah, dude, that's so much
That's
fun.
valid. That's so valid.
When and it doesn't have to be just in acting, but there's
Uh-huh.
probably been a lot of times where you felt like you're in a moment and you're like, "Oh, this is a lesson I'm going through right now."
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be acting, but has there been a time in your life, would you say, that you went through a lesson and you learned something from it?
Yes. I struggle a lot with my mental health. Like
Mm.
I basically like found out in 2023 that I'm bipolar. I have
Mm.
like very strong, highs and lows, very strong ups and downs. And a lot of times, whether I was a kid or a young adult, I had caught just like comments or little things that hit me in a weird way. They hit me in a weird time in my life, a weird place, and so then I take it the wrong way and I lash out. But um that's not okay. That's not
Mm.
okay. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
really not okay. Um I feel like the main lesson that has taught me is that it's just a lot about control and
Mm-hmm.
about kind of being patient. And yes, some people are going to say some harsh things or they're going to make comments. Everyone's
Mm-hmm.
going to make comments. I make comments,
Yeah.
but you can't take it personally. And you most definitely can't let it hurt the relationship you have with that person. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've burned super massive bridges like that, but I have, like damaged relationships. I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'm not proud of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think what I am looking forward to is like learning these lessons, taking accountability mainly.
Yeah.
I don't run from accountability.
Yeah.
I'll tell you to your face, like, I'm sorry, I was a
Yeah.
jerk. That's my fault. That's my fault. But
That takes a lot. Most people don't.
but
So
I
that's
wanna
good.
I wanna get better at it, and
Yeah.
I wanna be more controlled in that.
Yeah.
So that's definitely something that's been a lesson these, like, especially 2025, 2024, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I've been taking a lot of accountability in those
Yeah.
areas. But yeah, that's
That's
where I'm
cool.
at right now.
What leads you to be able to get to a place where you can look at yourself and go, "Oh, I messed up here." Like, was there like a moment where you're like the kind of reflection came in? Because a lot of people just
Yeah.
have a hard time with being able to see, "Oh, this is where I messed up." Um, was there like something you were able to figure out and learn as far as like getting to that point of like learning about reflection and stuff?
Yes, I think that I struggled a lot with like rumination, and that's
Mm-hmm.
different from self-reflection because
Yeah.
like when you ruminate, it's that feeling of you can't fall asleep because the projector in your brain is replaying all the embarrassing
Yeah.
memories from as early as you can remember till now.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like that is that is a part that is going to happen. It doesn't matter what time, it's just going to happen because your brain is a muscle and
Mm-hmm.
it needs to do that. But I to answer your question specifically, was there a moment or a thing that made me go like I have to lock in and self-reflect and do
Mm-hmm.
better? Yeah, I would say it was a moment when I realized there's no referees, there's no one else coming. Like
Mm-hmm.
there's no one coming.
Mm-hmm.
Your parents, as much as they love you, they're just gonna say like, well, continue to do what you're doing and don't get in trouble. I love you, make me proud.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? But no one is ever gonna tell you like I am so proud of you that you like you did it. You
Yeah.
did
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
couldn't do or anything like that. Like really
Yeah.
no one is gonna do that. Maybe your
Right.
dad.
Yeah.
That's like the one
Yeah.
man
That's the guy.
that
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
able to do that for you, right?
Yeah.
But a lot of us, we didn't really grow up with that. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like there's gotta be a point where you just say to yourself, like, okay, no more permission, no more questions, no more even forgiveness. Like you have to start being able to forgive yourself and say,
Yeah.
like, I am gonna do better.
Yeah.
And even if someone says to me, like, you couldn't possibly do better, okay, watch me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll just have to do it and you'll just have to believe me
Yep.
after the fact.
Yeah. That's cool.
Confidence, I believe, is you've built up enough proof so you can look back and go, yeah, actually, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just say to yourself, I can do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I'd
No,
say.
that's good. And
Mhm.
yeah, I think it's true. There's I was reading somewhere that was like it was kind of sad, I guess, but it was sort of just basically like your dad might be the only male model in your life that is actually rooting for you.
Mhm.
And I was like, what? But it was basically going into like, and especially in our field where there's just a lot of jealousy that can come up. And I think a
Yeah.
lot of friends, like I find myself doing this too in the acting world where they book something or they do something and there's so much of me that's excited for them, but inevitably there is just part of me that's like, oh man, I wish I was there.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
but you weren't for that. And like
Yeah.
so but there was something about like where it was like your dad is the only one, if you have a good relationship, that fully
Yeah.
wants
to see you,
see
like
you
even
win.
get better than him. Yeah,
which
that's pretty true.
is weird, and I don't know if I fully believe it, but I think there is just an aspect that you're always kind of fighting when you see someone succeeding, just of that jealousy, and you're like,
oh yeah, I
But,
think that's
yeah.
a natural part of you as a person.
Yeah.
You're gonna see that, you know, someone is surviving better. It's obviously not surviving anymore. Like we're in a new age, but it's like, you know, the lizard part of your brain is
Yeah.
going like they have better access, easier access, and more access. Like, oh my God, I need to do better.
Yeah.
But you have to, you're right. Like there is a part of you that just needs to go like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
look at me. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And I'm not in any pain. So why do I need to?
Yeah.
I think specifically the matrix that we live in, this like society, there is a big competitive edge that is forced onto us.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, like I think there's a healthy competition to everything, everything even.
Yeah.
But I don't think that there is competition in everything. I don't think that there is like, and to speak specifically about what you said about do you believe that your dad is the only one that might want to give? I'll be so honest, like I think that he's not the only one. There's a good amount of men that you'll meet in your life that they will say to themselves like, yeah, he is better than me, and you know what, I do hope he continues to be better than me, because I don't want him to fall in the same pitfalls that I did. It could be addiction, it could be envy, it could be spiraling, it could be anything. But us as men, we have a hard time opening up, and then when it is time to open up, you are trusting that other guy isn't gonna like use that against you, or that he isn't gonna like go spit that out, and it's like you're doing your best as a guy, so that's just how it is.
And then you're like, oh, so he just tweeted everything.
Like, oh,
I just opened
shit,
up.
man.
What the hell,
like,
dude?
That's fucking wild. Why would you do that? But you're so right. Like it's just it's really it's a tedious thing. It's tedious. Yeah.
Dang. Well, that's good. It's good though, because I think being able to eventually reflect is really important. And there are a lot of people that I've met in life that just aren't able to kind of see the problems, and I've worked really hard to make sure that I can see when I make a mistake, because being able to right those wrongs feels so much better than like letting it all gunk up and clutter into like, what, I didn't do anything wrong, and that adds up. And
it adds
eventually
up.
You go, something's wrong because everyone has left my life. Like, what do I do? So I just think it's so important to be able to reflect. So it's good that
that's true.
that and stuff. So.
Plus, I also believe like if you reflect and then you fix that problem, it's like that problem is fixed, it's done, it's dealt with. You know, I think the real danger is when you go like hard stance, I'm always right. Hard stance, I'm the side you always should take. And don't get me wrong, like maybe in like a partner relationship like that's like, oh, you know, I'm always gonna defend you, you always gonna defend me, like to a certain extent. But like it's crazy. Like some people, they like don't ever let themselves be wrong. Like they really mean it when they say like I'm always right, and it's not an ironic bit.
Yeah. And
so
you're
that's
like,
wild.
all right,
I'm like,
okay. I guess you're right today.
LMAO. Yeah, I'm like,
Cool.
holy shit. Yeah.
What is a moment in your life that you wish you could go back to?
That I wish I could go back to? Oh my God.
You're like, yesterday I had a really good pizza.
Oh my God. Yesterday at the bet. I think. Okay. Yeah, I think there is a moment I do want to go back to, and it's not even like a huge moment or anything.
That's fine.
It's just one day I got out of work. I was working at Jamba Juice.
Hell yeah.
I was working at Jamba Juice. All you food service workers, you know the struggles.
Yeah.
So I was in there doing my wagey cagey, and then I finished it, and I was super tired, and it was like I think this last summer, and Heraldi had just moved in. This is my fiance.
Woo!
Yeah, I'm so excited. I just came back and she had made food, and I remember like genuinely tearing up, and I was like, I thought to myself like, because I grew up in a very troubled home, and I did not like ever see the mom and the dad like really get along, like really truly.
Yeah.
So to come home and to see that like I am well on my way to creating my own loving home, like even now it's creating a response in me, and I'm just like thinking to myself like, yeah, it's really humbling, because it's a profound thing to know like my home. I'm safe here, and
Yeah.
someone loves me here. Like
Yeah.
I'm not fighting for love or to even be seen.
Mm.
I really am seen here.
Yeah.
So
That's cool.
yeah, I really
Dang.
love it. I love it.
Do you remember what it was? The food was specifically?
Yes, she made cilantro spaghetti. It's like Mexican
Nice.
spaghetti.
Yeah.
And then because I'm vegetarian, she made me these like veggie chicken like
Mm.
patties. They're
Yeah.
like from Morningstar brand, and they're really good. But she cut them up and made like a basically like half of the plate was the chicken, half of the
Mm.
plate was it, and I was like, it was so good.
Now there is
Yeah.
something about that of sort of kind of being able to build a home that feels like a home. It's not trying to struggle to be a home. It just
Yeah.
finds itself able to be. And
Like
you're like,
we're here and we're
yeah.
present.
And you're
It's
supporting
nice.
each other, and there's food, and yeah.
It's pretty nice. It's pretty
Yeah.
beautiful. It's pretty beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of hard to find in LA. I feel like it's kind of a struggle to find because like where I'm at right now, even
Mm-hmm.
like we're dealing with people upstairs. Our neighbors are just like
Oh, they're
these
not considerate.
so-called music producers. So they're these guys that are just blasting music all the time and shaking the ceiling.
And they're bringing people.
Yeah,
and
they're
doing
stomping.
shit.
And
Yeah.
they're yelling on the balcony at 2 a.m, and they're sliding the glass door open and close. It's kind of right above my room, so it's just constant like.
Yeah.
And it's little things like that where you're just kind of like. You
Yeah.
just kind of want to be able to find a way to create a home in such a chaotic environment. So
That is pretty real.
Yeah, you saying that memory and not being like, yeah, it was my graduation, or it was like when I was born. It's like the fact that it's and I would
I was
that's
really
beautiful.
happy. It was a
Yeah.
really good day. I was
Yeah.
like thinking to myself, and not even that the work itself was too hard. It was Jamba Juice, but it was just like, it was one of those like revolving door days where like
Mhm.
people came in consistently. So like, it was just nonstop making drinks and cleaning the blender bottles and then
Yeah.
cleaning and just nonstop.
Mm.
So for it to like end with like such a very peaceful, quaint moment, I was like
Mhm.
so grateful.
That's cool.
But I'm happy that like we're getting a chance to talk about that. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was really good.
And that's always cool to like think about and capture and be like, okay, I don't need to create a life that's party. What up, Justin Bieber at my pool party? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not fulfilled by that. Maybe the fulfillment comes from how like warm and like comforting
Oh
a
yeah,
house can become.
that's so
versus,
real.
Like, how fucking cool my house is. Check out these speakers. And,
Dude, I literally have like 4 naked. See, this is the thing. No, like
Yeah.
that shit. Like I'm gonna open up the zeitgeist a tiny bit because like, what's his name? There's this looks maxer guy. He's a looks maxer.
The famous guy.
There's this famous one. It's not Andrew Tate, but he's a
He's
underling
the guy
of
that
him.
takes the thing and breaks his bones.
He
the
does
micro.
this shit. I
fucking-
know he did an interview with Andrew Callahan,
Mm.
but he's a jackass.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, you're a jackass.
Yeah.
The fact of the matter is handsome men are just looking for a nice place to hang up their coat, and you're trying to be handsome.
Yeah.
It's not hitting the same way. Plus, like that lifestyle of like party. I'm gonna be so for real. Even like those reggaetoneros, like those rap stars, all the people who like flaunt that shit, like Mr. Worldwide, like Pitbull.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide,
Coming
I
at you.
love Pitbull.
Coming
Mr.
at you
Worldwide,
live. Yeah.
yo, he's so cool, and he gets to like do that because it's obvious that he's playing the part.
Yeah.
It's obvious that this is camp. It's
Yeah.
obvious that this is.
Do you think
a
he's really
bit.
bald in real life?
Mr. Worldwide,
Yes.
if he's bald in real life, regardless, people are approaching him because his heart is pure. His heart is gold.
Yeah.
And that guy, like, I see him.
Yeah.
You see how after the thing he's like, mi gente. Yeah, he's so
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
He's so good. Like, la gente latino, gracias por estar aquí. Oh my God, I love all the beautiful women. Yeah, he's so good. He's a great, like, entertainer.
Yeah.
So
he's Mr. Worldwide.
he's Mr. Worldwide.
He's
Yeah,
the
like,
man.
you could never step to that. Yeah, I personally think like this is where the heart is. This is
Yeah.
where the heart is.
What do you think? Because you said like becoming an actor is part of what you want your future to be.
Yes.
What in the next 10 years? What kind of life do you think you're going to create for yourself?
The next generation of great auteurs are gonna be people who can basically create an entire like world for themselves. And I have started my race into that. I've started basically creating like the Emilio show. And what I'm trying to do with that is create a platform and basically like a mini production company or like a production studio for people to produce their short animations, their music videos, their things.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to do. I want it to basically be so that like I can star in the stuff that I write, and I can also even direct some things that I write. But basically, like, I just want to be constantly making, creating, and starring in things. It doesn't have to be like all me doing everything, you know. Obviously, you've seen me take up roles for other people's projects because I love telling their stories.
Yeah.
But it would be really ideal for it to be like kind of this big, you know, group project kind of deal. And so that's where I want to go. I want to go so deep into like acting and fighting and producing that like I kind of wear these three hats simultaneously.
That's cool.
And then sort of earn that like that title. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as of right now, I'm still in that beginning stages.
Hey, and that's where you gotta start. Most people never start, so
Yeah.
it's cool to see, like, because I see you're like dipping your toe in a lot of different like fields within the show.
It's true.
And it's cool to see, like, you're like, okay, I'm trying to figure out which one do we start with, where do we go, and yeah, I think most people they would try and go, oh, it didn't work out, so I'm just gonna stop. But it's cool to watch you go. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You're definitely one of like. It's really cool to watch you because you carry like a confident hunger as an actor. But there's some people that carry that like desperate hunger for an actor where they're like, please just let me in.
Yeah.
But like you carry this like confident, like, no, I'm gonna be an actor, and you walk through the door and there's not like because there's no desperation from you. It's sort of like you have presence where you are. So it doesn't feel like, oh, he's out of place here. It feels like, oh yeah, he's just getting started. Look at him go. So it'll be cool to have this as sort of a marker to go, oh, this to see where you are now, and then like 10 years from now where
it was. Yeah.
'Cause we had somebody on, his name is Jared, and he is doing stand up. He's done it for a couple of years, but he just started like hosting the main room, and like it's cool to have that episode with him because I'm guessing
you see the projection.
Yeah, like in the next few years, if he keeps doing it, like he'll be like a name, right?
That's real.
And it'll be cool to see, to have this for him. But also, so now I'm thinking for you, I'm like, it'll be cool to have this for you.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because I think I do. You that confident hunger, I think like is gonna carry you to where you want to go.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's cool, and that's what I felt like when we met. I could just feel that right away.
Oh, for real?
And you still carry that 2 years later. So I'm like, okay, he still has it. Then he's going to be fine.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And it's fair. I mean, a lot of people come out here and have that hunger, but it is not fueled by anything other than I need to be seen, or like I need that validation, and it can really take it away. And so, yeah.
It can, because I see it, and I'm not going to lie to you. I've even had like, I've had to contend with thoughts like that where it's like, this need for attention, this need for validation, it can consume you. It can be something that you hop on a stream and, you know, talk for 10 hours a day. And don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with streamers, but it's like, like what kind of message are you putting out there? Eventually you're going to get so tired, you're going to start saying anything to get attention. And like, no hate, it's just that's the way it is. You know what I mean? And so what you're saying is really, first of all, thank you so much, because it means more than you know. Like, thank you. Like, I do have a hunger for this. But you're right. Like, there's certain things I stand for, so there's certain things I'm not gonna fall for. You know what I mean? There's definitely positions that I hold with that are definitely gonna make me deny being associated with certain like groups, and so like I'm not, you know. I'm
no
not gonna
OnlyFans account yet.
Yeah, sorry, but you won't be seeing any OnlyFans. He's like, oh fuck. Yeah, he's like, now he's really.
We were getting a plug. I thought we were getting like an opening.
If I'm lucky enough to get a Calvin Klein ad, then we'll do something with them. But I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I'm not in any position where I'm so desperate to need that. I mean, luckily I have a job. I have the house to keep working at. So I'm stable. I'm just working, and then if I'm lucky enough to book things that I love, which is acting, that's it. I get to go do that. That's like my little vacation, you know? But other than that, I've found it to be just like, yeah, you just gotta like have a little bit of a backbone for things like that.
Oh yeah.
Cause yeah, I be seeing some things that I'm gonna just say something about my community. Like I see a lot of like Hispanic and Latina like creators. The vast majority of them, I love what they're doing because they're putting out the right message. You know, like we don't stand with ICE, we don't stand with, you know, this hateful administration. This is like crazy. But then, you know, I do see the other ones and they will say things to get attention or for the bit. And no, like that's not funny. That's not funny. Like you can't be saying stuff like that because it hurts every one of us.
Yeah.
It hurts all of us.
Yeah. It's like
but
that 15 minutes of fame just to get that short term where it's like the long term is actually going to be really impacted by what you're posting, what you're saying. Yeah.
And like you have to be mindful of that. Like that's something I would say to myself as like a younger kid. I would be like, yo, like this internet shit is forever. You know what I mean? Like it is forever. So like don't fuck around on the internet. Like just really don't. Really.
Yeah. Do you have any did you like have a lot of like vines as a kid that you would post and stuff, or like what like
no, nothing
post,
like that.
Random, like,
I wasn't posting like crazy clips.
Like what was it, Musically? Was that,
Musically back in the
like,
day.
Cringe, you're like, you can wear my
You
sweatshirt.
Yeah, sweatshirt. See, that was Jacob Sartorius, and like, I remember like even back then being kind of jealous of him because I was like, fuck, he gets to do that fun shit, and like I'm in high school, like, but I don't know. I look back at it now, and it's like, even if you posted something cringy, like Friday, like Vanessa Black Friday, right? Like
that will haunt her for the rest.
Okay, like she did cringe, like that's whatever. I feel like if you're putting some crazy shit out there, some hateful shit out there, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna come back to bite you. Yeah,
it's coming back.
It's coming back. Yeah. So I don't think I've ever posted anything hateful like that, but it's like, I was a shithead, and I was also influenced by like, I'm gonna say it, Filthy Frank, Max Mofo, the worst influences. Oh, you could say whatever, it doesn't matter, dude. It matters. It really matters. And so that's definitely something.
There's some stuff out there that aged like milk.
It aged like shit.
Yeah.
So that's just where I'm at, honestly.
That's good. Let's see. Is there a feeling that you miss?
Is there a feeling I miss?
Yeah.
No. There was a feeling I used to have, and I just recently outgrew it. I think it was like 2026. Like literally, I just recently outgrew it. The feeling of like constantly being in trouble, and I had that for the longest time.
Like trouble, like, oh, mom and dad are gonna find out, or like teacher's gonna yell at me, or like that kind of feeling.
Weird feelings like that of like, and I don't even know where it came from, but it's like this weird feeling of like guilt and trouble and someone's gonna find out. Just like that. I just recently outgrew it, and I can tell you right now, I'm so happy that I finally stopped, because like there's a lot of things that were like, I know I just mentioned it, but it's like, like I'm struggling a lot with my mental health, and like there was things back then that made me so fearful, and it made me so reactive, because it's like that feeling of like there's always another thing to avoid, or there's always another pressure point that you can't hit, or you know, that feeling of constant fear or guilt or whatever. It makes it so that when someone does bring something up, you're that much more reactive, because you're already on that unstable, uneven footing. And so like I think it was like this last year 2025, and finally this year 2026, I really felt it, this like both feet on the ground. I feel planted and grounded. Like I don't actually need to waver. I don't actually need to, and if I'm wrong, I can just be wrong. I can just be like, oh, I guessed.
The most confident wrong person in the room. And be like, oh yeah, I'm cool with that.
Well, I was wrong, you know, and you can just straight up say that, and then people will be like, that's okay, you know. Like,
is there like something that you were, I mean, you don't have to get into details, but was there something that was keeping you feeling like, oh, I'm gonna get in trouble, or was it just sort of like a long-term feeling of like, if I'm doing something wrong and people are judging me, kind of thing?
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think, well, okay, I'll tell you, because I don't mind getting deep on it. Like, I'm an open book, and I feel like
Yeah.
they would like
Whatever
to
you
hear
want to
this
share,
stuff.
don't
Yeah.
share. Whatever you want. Yeah.
But like I from a young age, super young age, I've dealt with like these thoughts that maybe I wasn't like planned by my parents,
Mm,
that maybe I was sort of like a surprise to them,
yeah.
and maybe not even the most welcome one.
Mm,
And there was a lot of things that I heard, like especially from my mom, that made me think that way, that made me believe that. And so growing up, there was this ultimate feeling that like I had to make up even for like being here, you know?
yeah.
So so I kind of grew up with this innate feeling of like I need to make up for even being here. I need to make up for taking up their time. I need to make up for taking up their resources.
Mm,
And I think after so much time of living with that feeling, you develop almost this sense of like, yeah, like you are in trouble. You are being
mm.
watched, or you are gonna get like flagged for something
You don't belong or something
that you don't belong.
like
Yeah.
yeah, like because I'm not supposed to be here, then I gotta do everything right.
I got to do
Otherwise,
everything right,
yeah.
and I can't make any mistakes.
Mm,
And I should I be called out for something, it is the end of
mm,
the world. And it's
yeah.
like, no, like you will meet, and this is something that low key I had to meet other people for. Like I had to meet
Mm-hmm,
them and like talk to them,
mm-hmm,
but I had to realize that from their perspective, like, you know, it is their right to be there. It is their right to make a mistake, and it is on someone else to even go fix it
yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
And I'm like, wait, what the hell? You have so much hubris, and I'm over here like even contemplating whether or not I have like,
yeah,
the right to breathe the same air. Like,
yeah,
no, wait,
yeah,
hold on. So switched it up on myself, and I said to myself, like, dude, like, even if you make a mistake, even if you say something off color, even if you're like annoying someone, like, man, fuck it.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
them, and
yeah,
and you're not any worse for that.
yeah.
So
That's true.
yeah, that's like the long and short of it,
No, I
really.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also I think it's sort of one of those things where if you feel that way about yourself, if somebody were to come up to you and were like, "Hey, I don't think I belong here. I think I was a mistake,"
Uh-huh.
you do everything you could be like, "No."
Yeah, you would
So
say to
why
you, yeah.
wouldn't you, be able to tell that to yourself too, right? Why
Yes.
why can't you say, "Oh, I actually do belong"? But I totally get what you're saying. Sort of that like having to prove that you're worth breathing the same air as people around you is something I think a lot of people have struggle with and sort
Yeah.
of are like, am I supposed to be here? I don't know. I don't like what am I doing
I don't
here? I don't think I
feel.
belong here. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
but what's one of the things that helped you outgrow that, would you say? You said you talked to some people about it, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Definitely. Well, first of all, definitely therapy. I highly recommend therapy. If
Hell
you're
yeah.
talking to someone, that's great.
Mhm.
Definitely start talking, getting your feelings out, getting those thoughts out.
Yeah.
Even the crazy thoughts that don't want to admit. That's why the therapist is there, so that
Mhm.
you're able to say like the rude shit, the
Mhm.
stuff that you don't want to say to people's faces. And okay, what specifically got me to get out of that rut is honestly reparenting yourself. Like you have to
Mm.
tell yourself that it is okay to make
Yeah.
mistakes, and it is okay to be loud and proud and obnoxious, and have some moments where you're off color, and just own it.
Yeah.
And um and I think bouncing back from that is another key. Like there's a lot of games that you'll be on the court, you'll play, and then when the game's done, you win or you lose, doesn't matter, because
Mhm.
there's another game tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have to just pick up and play.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the main thing that has gotten me past a lot of stuff, is like, just pick up and play, man.
Yeah.
Just fuck it, we ball. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're just gonna do this thing.
Yeah.
So,
That's cool.
and then guess what? There's infinite takes. So you
Yeah,
just go for
true.
another
True
take.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, just go
That's
for another
cool.
take.
That's cool. Thanks for being real with it. Like I know sometimes it's a little scary to be like, do I go into all that stuff on a platform podcast thing? But I think so many people will relate to that
Yeah.
feeling and that. Yeah, and so to see somebody that's gone through it, and I'm sure every day is still relearning how to go through it,
Yup.
but sort of
Yeah.
that confidence of instilling in people that like I've been through this, you can get through it too, is
Yeah.
huge for a lot of people. So thank you.
I fully believe that too. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're all not alone in this.
Yeah.
So, and it's my pleasure to be vulnerable. I personally think that like it's that Optimus Prime philosophy, like be
Mm.
strong enough to be soft.
Dude,
Because
fuck yeah.
every
We're
once
bringing
in a while you
Transformers
have
quotes
to.
into this shit.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck yeah,
He's got
dude.
good quotes. He's got good quotes, man. You
Fuck
gotta
yeah.
be strong enough to be
Yeah.
soft. Every once in a while, you just gotta hit him with the And Autobots.
Oh,
yeah.
Autobot.
Autobots, yeah.
Roll out.
Roll out.
I'm
Yo.
gonna turn into a truck now. I love that quote. Best quote of all time.
Dude, yeah, I used to play so much Transformers with my brother. As a kid, we would collect all the Transformers toys, and then
So lit.
and then he always wanted to be Autobots. He wanted Optimus, Bumblebee, like
Oh, all the goats.
Ratchet and Jazz, all them. And so then I was always playing
The
Decepticons.
Decepticons,
So I was
yeah.
always Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave,
Yeah.
and I realized how much more fun it is playing
It's
as the villain.
fun,
Like you're
yeah.
like, I get to do some crazy shit.
You could just
'Cause
be
they always
crazy.
get like the cool guns. They always
Yeah.
get the thing that then the Autobots have to overcome. So then I was like, my brother was like, you can't play it like that. And I'm like, well, I'm fucking
Actually,
Megatron.
I'm the
actually.
villain, yeah.
I can wield this gun that blows up planets, and you can't fucking stop me.
So you better work on.
You better
you know,
chill out.
Exactly. Yeah.
You
like,
better cheer away from me. But-
you transform the fuck away
Get
from
the
it.
fuck out of it.
That's
I always
pretty
thought that
real,
was
though.
Weird that like Megatron in the old cartoon, like everyone else transformed into a truck or a car or
Yeah.
a plane, and he always transformed into just a gun.
Yeah, huge gun. Yeah, that's
That's kind of that was just floating there.
which is low key badass when you think
Yeah.
about it, because it's like Darth Vader can't transform, right? But it's like in another planet where he could in another universe, right, where he could transform. Like he might transform into a laser. Like he might transform into the Death Star, right?
Oh yeah, bro. I think they did like a toy series of Transformers Star Wars.
Oh shit.
And I do think Darth. I don't know what he turned into, but actually, if they didn't do that,
That's a
that could
missed
be-
opportunity.
dude, we could do that. That'd be
Hasbro, hit
really
us
cool.
up. Yo,
That'd be actually
I would be
really
so
cool.
down. Yeah.
It would probably be they would probably do it some dumb where it was like they only transform into their lightsabers, but it would be really
That's some
cool
dog
to see
shit.
like Darth Vader that he could transform into his TIE fighter,
Oh yeah.
or Luke would turn into his X-wing,
X-wing.
or like, and then you get like
Han Solo and the Falcon.
yeah,
Maybe
like,
Chewie's in there. I don't even
yeah,
know.
or like yeah, even like maybe even R2 would transform into something else too.
Like a
I don't-
Yavin fighter.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm a
That-
huge Star Wars nerd.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I already dropped
Oh,
my.
yeah. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, if they haven't done that, we should,
should
talk
do
to
it,
someone.
Let's get in touch with
Hello,
Hasbro.
Mr. Hasbro.
Yeah.
We're here to make you money.
Guys, do you like money?
Yeah.
Great answer. Let's start the money printer. Cha-ching.
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 Transformers Star Wars would be so cool. I think they are doing a movie with Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
We're getting into that age now, and I'm pretty excited. I'm also a little scared because I wonder how that's gonna look. But we're
Yeah.
getting into that new age now where they're gonna start doing combined IPs,
Mhm.
and I would be a little interested in seeing how that works.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm a little scared because that's inevitably gonna turn into like 3 hours of fan service.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You
What
know
are
I
what
mean?
are two IPs that you want to see put together?
Marvel and DC would
That'd
go
be cool.
crazy.
That'd be really cool.
Right off the bat.
'Cause they did do a comic about that, right?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where they
Marvel and
merged.
DC had a merge.
Which DC hero villain would you want to fight?
Oh,
A different DC or Marvel? Yeah.
I think I
Yeah.
want to see Batman struggle with like the existential threats that come out of the Marvel universe,
Yeah,
like
there's some
Doctor
crazy
Doom.
shit over there. Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god! Like
yeah.
he would get beat the fuck up by
Yeah,
Doctor Doom,
yeah.
you know. And then I want to see like,
Oh, he probably has a contingency plan for Doctor Doom, though.
yeah, I
He
wonder.
probably somehow knows about Doctor Doom. He's like
yeah,
fucking magnets.
fucking yeah.
Right.
He's able to do all this crazy shit.
Oh fuck.
I want to see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
I definitely, yeah. I think if there's anything I would really want to see about that, the mishmash of those universes, I want to see how the everyday people deal with the fact that now they're meeting up with
They're
each
like,
other.
oh my god, there's more of them.
There's more than
There's
you.
more city to blow up.
You got a red guy. We got a red guy too.
No way, he goes fast.
Oh no, mine
Oh.
swings up and down from. He's
Oh.
got red and blue. Gotcha,
okay,
gotcha,
okay,
yeah.
interesting. I would love to see
Yeah.
who would win, Superman or Hulk.
Yeah.
Who could
Oh.
outpunch the other? You know?
See, and then I've been seeing like those animations where people make those
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're gold star animations
Oh,
in my
yeah.
opinion. They're good.
Yeah.
But they animate like a 5-minute
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
suplex edition of every
Yeah.
single punch ever invented, but it's going global.
Yeah, you're watching Zuko fight Walter White. and you're
Zuko
like,
fight
what
Walter
the
White.
hell?
Oh
Or
my
Shaggy. Do you
God.
remember that?
Shaggy's,
The-
yeah.
Like I'm
They go up and
losing
down.
10% of my power.
Like Scoob.
Dude, that's really good.
Like Scoob.
Wait, I used to be able to do the laugh. Should I try to do it on here? Should I, if I fuck up, it's gonna be brutal.
You can just cut
Are
it
you
out.
ready?
You can just
Yeah, we'll cut it out. It's terrible.
Like
Alright.
Zoink Scoob.
wait. Oh, I used to be able to do it. I was like, oh, there we go.
That was it right there. Like Zoink Scoob. Like Zoink.
Where are my resticles?
I had to sell it for an ounce of weed, Scoob.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
where are my rolls?
Can you imagine he has to wake up after the neuter and he can talk?
What are you doing to me? My rolls?
Raggy. Raggy. Did you
Holy
remember
shit.
like watching those movies as a kid?
Oh yeah, loved them.
I loved
I
them.
loved Scooby-Doo.
I loved them.
It scared the shit out of me. I watched Scooby-Doo Zombie Island. And it
Zombie
fucked
Island,
me up.
yeah. This is the first one, right? The first one's a Zombie Island?
Well, Zombie Island is the animated movie. It was the first time Scooby-Doo dealt with real monsters.
Yes.
It was-
Yeah.
it was
'Cause
on
the witch girls
VHS.
show up there, right? And, like,
That
the
one's
hex
when
girls.
they go to the Zombie Island and there's werewolves.
Yeah.
And then Shaggy turns a werewolf and Scooby starts like crying and
Oh
I
my
started crying.
Oh, you started. Oh,
Fuck yeah, because I was like, ah, that's his best friend. And he's turning into a fucking werewolf. Ah.
If
Yeah, hated that.
the first time I cried in a movie, I think was when I seen SpongeBob and Patrick shed their.
Goofy Goober.
Yeah. You're a goofy goober.
Where
Yeah.
Oh god, and the
Oh
tear
my
rolls
God.
down and it becomes
From
a
the
heart.
heart.
But then it rolls and then the music picks up and then it goes down the wire and it hits the and then they're
I love how the pirates too. They're all in despair in the audience. Like you see them in the.
yeah, they're all
like,
the audience crying. And then,
Captain, no, Captain, no. And he's
dude,
like,
that movie is one of the best movies of all
yeah,
time.
We're all like, that was all of us in the theater like, yeah, let's go. Yeah, it was like Avengers Endgame
Oh yeah,
before
it
Avengers
was
Endgame.
better. It was better than
It was peak.
It was
It was
peak.
peak.
It was peak.
The peak. Yeah, I had a good time. I had
All
a
right.
good time.
Last question.
Tell me.
I always ask this to my guests. How do you want to be remembered?
How do I want to be remembered?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be remembered. Like I.
What do you mean?
I am not gonna be remembered. I'm not gonna lie to you. The ego's trick is that you will have a legacy. I'm not gonna have a
You don't
legacy.
believe in it? No?
I'm just gonna show up. I'm gonna have this dream, and then I'm gonna go back to the dust. It's just
Fuck yeah.
whatever. Like in my
Yeah.
opinion, like if someone takes something that I've said and is like, "Oh my god, that's such a great life lesson," like great, I helped you in some way. But
Yeah.
like, I feel like this thing that I do about like the Mexican revolutionary and like
Mhm.
that bit that I play, that character that I play, like don't get me wrong, I love playing the bad boy. I love being like the revolutionary and all that stuff. But it's like I don't know, like there's only so much revolutionizing we can do in one
Mhm.
day and like
Yeah.
I don't know if like if my screen presence will do it. I don't even think it will. I feel like it's going to take all of us, you
Mhm.
know, and then something will get changed. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like if anything, I just want them to remember me as like a Mexican action
Fuck
hero.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool as shit.
That's what I want to be remembered for. Yeah.
That's cool, but also like letting go of any expectation that you will be like, you
Yeah.
know, it's a healthy.
It'll
Yeah.
happen if it happens, and if it doesn't, I'm not holding my breath. Like Loki, okay, you know what makes me feel like okay with it is
Mhm.
like back when I was a little boy, I used to like draw like my action figures, draw whatever, like make it like my head canon.
Yeah.
And in my adult years, I've come to find out that you could just make your own head canon of yourself.
Yeah.
And that no one can
Yeah.
stop you. This is the USA. Like if you say like I'm the Green Goblin and you dress up every day as the Green Goblin
Yeah.
and you know maybe you go to work with like Green Goblin charms or whatever, like
You'll probably lose your job, but yeah.
yeah, I don't know, maybe you might get weird flags or whatever,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like you one day will get the nickname Green Goblin and that's it. So like I don't hesitate by just straight up like take the picture and I just say like yeah, that's him, that's Emilio
Yeah.
Fuentes, he does the thing.
And
And-
honestly, that's cool because you kind of just set up like your own
Yeah.
perspective of who you are. Some
It's
people
like-
probably go crazy with it and actually do the Green Goblin shit.
Right. Yeah.
But there is a way of being like, if you just all you think about is like, I'm a piece of shit, I'm a piece of shit, then you will just become the worst.
piece of shit.
But
yeah.
if you say like, I am good,
I'm
okay,
good.
like I'm
Yeah.
doing my best, I'm good. That will,
it's gonna manifest in everything else you do.
yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty real.
yeah.
I don't think I'll be remembered, but if I do, Mexican action here.
Fuck
Mexican
yeah, that's
action
actually
here.
cool shit.
That's
yeah.
pretty real.
Hell yeah, dude.
Dude, I'm just grateful to be on it. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
grateful to be on.
Yeah, well, thanks for being on, dude. It's been
Well,
fun.
Thank you.
All right, sick.
Thank you guys.